Hi, I'm Richard Groneveld, and I am in the Instructional Technology Specialist Degree Program at Kennesaw State University. And I'm working on a project creating a uniform computer science curriculum for my capstone. As a computer science teacher in Cobb County, I've noticed that all the teachers are not working on the same platform. And in order to collaborate effectively, all of the teachers needed to be put together and have a framework provided for them that guides their instruction in the same way that they do for many other curriculums. This is important because of the increased demand of computer science and obviously the collaboration component of the school district, which is required of all of our teachers. So what I've decided to do is look at the current situation. And the current situation is that the current situation in Cobb County schools is that each school has either one or two computer science teachers, and they are working in whatever platform they decided to use. What I've created is a platform for all of the teachers to use. This is really important because of a couple of the initiatives that are going around. In Georgia, legislation was passed requiring districts to increase their computer science offerings. And the gradual increase will eventually require all high schools to offer computer science by the 2024 and 2025 school year. Currently, all the schools in Cobb County already offer, all the high schools, that is, already offer computer science. But not all the schools are using the same curriculum. Recently, we were given access and a site license to Code HS, which is a curriculum framework that encompasses all of the courses that we are currently teaching. And when this happened, a lot of the teachers started moving into it, but a lot of teachers were still staying on their previous framework. And what I decided to do for my capstone is to create a curriculum, including all of the documentation and information needed for all of the teachers to move into this seamlessly and work in a collaborative team. The curriculum they provide is very flexible and can be customized according to our needs and the individual needs of schools. The 17 high schools in Cobb County School District do not all teach on the same calendar. Some of them are on full year calendar and some are on a block schedule. So the traditional day schools were the ones that I focused on, and I made the calendars adjustable so that the block schedule schools can obviously use them equally well. I designed a Cobb County school specific curriculum for the 4 major courses that are needed at all of the schools. And the curriculum that I made, I made it accessible to all the teachers in all the schools. The way I did this was I created calendars, and the calendars had the scope and sequence. Then I had to create the courses. I created the courses in the Code HS platform. In order to do that, I had to organize the courses by lesson and by unit, and then put them all together. After I put them all together, I saved those into my Code HS user account, and then what I had to do was share them to the other teachers in the county. Now, the original plan was to put the courses in the Code HS curriculum on their website using their curriculum catalog. However, that couldn't be done in time. So what I decided to do was share them with the teachers. Now, this actually turned out to be the best possible thing, because what happened was when I shared them to the teachers, they automatically populated the teachers' sections, and it showed these courses in the My Courses section on the teachers' accounts, which was even better than putting them in the Code HS catalog and then having them have to look them up. Instead of them looking them up, they were automatically exported to them, which was even better. All right, let's take a look at the courses that I have going on. And I'm going to start talking again. All right. So we'll take a look right now at the way it's all set up. So this page right now that I'm showing you is where I have the calendars posted in CodeHS. When I went to the staff development meeting, the way I presented this was I created a website. This is the website I created. And these are the CodeHS curated courses. And you can, the people in the county, the other teachers in the county were given access to this page, which makes it really quick and easy for them to grab any of the calendars they want to grab. And what they can do is they could click on one of the calendars, have a look at it. This is a template from, that's the calendar, that's the blank calendar template. And if you go to a course, so for example, Fall AP Computer Science A, you can see all the lessons are organized for that course. I'll take a look at another one. Fall Intro to Digital Tech. Again, this is another course that we have created, and all the lessons are in there for that course. Now, if a teacher is using this course, what they would do is they would get access to the course. And what I did was I set up access through CodeHS. And the way I did this was the courses were all curated and created in CodeHS. And for example, if you look at Intro to Digital Technology, which was the calendar we just looked at, I would give teachers individual access to that particular course based on their need. And it's not taught at every school in the county, but the teachers that were teaching it, you can see below here that I added them all in. These are the teachers that were teaching that particular course. So I added them into this, and they were able to use the course as is, or they were allowed to also make a copy of the course under their own account and then adjust it as needed, which was the most common thing to do. Most times teachers, especially if they were on a block schedule, had to remove modules or skip modules. And it's actually cleaner for the students to see it where the teacher actually removes the module. And I went over all that at the staff development as well, how to add and remove modules. And this is what the CodeHS platform looks like. An example of, if I go to, let me show you what a section looks like. So if I go to one of my classes, for example, I go to this course, which is using one of the courses that we've created and curated for this. I can go in and look at the lessons, and what a teacher might want to do would be, if they were in, say they were in this particular lesson, and they noticed that they did not want to cover a particular portion of it, what they can do is they could remove a section if they wanted to, or if they wanted to add a new lesson or module, they can add a lesson. So the courses are flexible for all the teachers' needs, but everybody is actually following the same frame of work, which is what the goal was of this whole entire project. The courses I created were Intro to Digital Technology and AP Computer Science Principles, AP Computer Science A, and Programming Games, Apps, and Society, which is a really interesting course. Creating the course calendars went just as planned, and I put them into Google Drive, and then I made a shared folder so that the teachers could access them. After all this was done, we met at a staff development in person in August, and I was able to share all the courses with the other teachers and put them into their curriculum. And then I also was able to kind of walk them through how to use them. We also did some very specific staff development lessons where I showed them how to do collaborative coding and how to add and remove lessons from their courses. Now, the staff development was very well attended, and the curriculums were well received, but we still ended up having to collaborate in the future throughout the semester, because sometimes even though you explain something, it doesn't really sink in, and then you have to go back and explain it again. So in summary, the project went very, very well. I think it was a rewarding experience. And I think that the people who are using this curriculum are really, really taking advantage of all the great things that are in there. And I also think that it was a needed change. In order to evaluate it in the future, I'm going to continue to build on the curriculum, of course. And CodeHS has made agreements with me to give me user usage data so that I can see how many teachers in the county are using the classes that I've made, and basically also how many teachers in the county are using CodeHS in general. It is something that our county has been wanting us to use in our computer science classrooms and across the board. And it's a great curriculum. However, the change is taking time, and I'm going to continue to implement it. Looking forward to next fall, seeing how many teachers are going to be coming in and asking for more access. And we're going to continue doing CodeHS staff development sessions through CodeHS and teacher-led ones. I'm planning on leading a couple more staff developments as well. So the implementation is going to continue, and it's going to continue to grow. And I'm hoping this continues to take off. I also have had a couple of teachers that have kind of gotten behind me on this, and I'm hoping that they will help pull others into the group. But creating a curriculum is something I've always wanted to do, and it was a rewarding experience. I enjoyed it immensely.